Hey guys, how's it going? It's KiloX here to catch the rarest and most powerful Pokemon in Pokemon Go. And today we truly have a Pokemon that is both very powerful and very rare. Because today we're going to be getting Shiny Tyranitar in Pokemon Go. And along with that, we're also going to be getting a ton of other shinies because it's going to be the Larvitar Community Day event. And seeing that Tyranitar is already one of the most powerful Pokemon in the game already, we're gonna get a very overpowered shiny by the end of this episode. So as usual, we're gonna try to max it out as much as we can, which by the end of today, we're already gonna get enough candies in order to max it out, so that's going to be happening. And along with that, we're gonna go around and see what other shinies we can get, and hopefully some very overpowered Larvitars, because the move that he's gonna be learning with the best moveset can even beat Golems with their best moveset. So this will definitely be good for a ton of legendary battles. So I'm gonna try to evolve as many Tyranitars as possible. So we'll definitely be needing that. So let's go to the first shiny Larvitar. All right, we're back at the colonies and it's only our third Larvitar and we got our first shiny Larvitar already for 178 CP. So not the highest CP, but still, I'll definitely take it. I'm gonna Raspberry Ultra Ball this guy because, like, you know, it's a Larvitar. They are a little bit harder to catch. So might as well just try to give myself the highest point possible. But for all the other Larvitars, I'm gonna want to Pineapple Berry them because it's definitely good candies in order to, you know, max up my Tyranitar, because I do really want one that has Smackdown. And this one's only above average and noticeably trending, so, you know, it's better stats than usual. So that's pretty good, at least for just my first shiny. Hopefully we could go around and get some more as well. Hey, I didn't even know that the Larvitar was behind it. I was trying to go for the Whalmer. But yeah, we're gonna keep on hopefully get some more shinies around here. I'll go back to the Clutch very soon. That place seems to give me more shinies than, you know, here. But yeah, we got our first shiny after our third one, so we're gonna keep on going around and see if we can get some more. All right, another shiny here for 499 CP. So this is better than the last one, at least. Hopefully that means he has better stats too, seeing that, you know, he does have the higher CP increase. And you know, we're already at 2 now, and we're only 30 minutes into this event here, so we're doing pretty fine so far. Hopefully we could get some more. I do really want a lot of shiny Larvitars. That'd be very nice. And, you know, because it is a good Pokemon. He is like one of the best Pokemon you could get in the game. Well, not Larvitar, but Tyranitar. And especially with Smackdown, that's pretty good. And his moveset, I mean, his stats are pretty fine with above average and exceeds. 499 CP, and we're already at 449 candies. I'm trying to, like, Pineapple Berry every single one. It's just so that, you know, we can get enough candies in order to, you know, just power up one to max in this episode, because I do really want a very good combat-worthy Tyranitar, and the one that we just got might actually be what we're looking for. So that's pretty good, at least. And I do really need a lot of candies in order to do it, so that's why I am trying to throw in as much as possible. And that Community Day box that they have, which I'll show you guys it right now, if you haven't seen it already, rewards enough Pineapple Berries that I need. So, you know, I got 2 already, might get some more, you know, because, like, you know, but that's a pretty good deal. So I kind of want to get those Pineapple Berries and the Ultra Ball. So, you know, we got enough candies so far, but I kind of want to get some more just in case if we want to get some more Tyranitars. All right, we got a random spawn right here. We got a wild Lapras in the middle of the Larvitar Community Day event, which is very odd. This is like the third one I've ran into in the middle of the water event, which is pretty nice. And we're still going around looking for shiny Larvitars. You know, I might evolve the one that we actually got because it is around 60% IVs, which if you're catching shinies, that's, you know, on the better side at least. If it wasn't a shiny, then that'd be probably on the worst side and I'd probably transfer it, but like, it's pretty decent for a shiny, so it'd be a pretty nice one to evolve. And you know, it could get some pretty high CP too, so you know, that's pretty helpful as well. And I want to Pineapple Berry this guy. Okay, good, we caught him, I think, with the Pineapple Berry. I wasn't really paying attention too much. But he does have really low CP though, sadly. Oh, we didn't catch him with the Pineapple Berry. I wasn't paying attention. Well, that sucks, but yeah. You know, there's a lot of, like, shiny checks as well, because, like, even in the middle of this event, it seems like there's not as many, like, Community Day Pokemon compared to some of the last ones, which, if you don't know what I mean, I feel like there's not as many Larvitars spawning as, like, the past events were. Like, this event compared to the last event, I think there's a lot less of these spawning compared to the last one, which is really weird. But at the same time, it's been pretty fine. I feel like they kind of upped the shiny chance maybe a little bit. But I think they, like, lowered the chance of him spawning, but raised the chance of it being shiny. So that's pretty okay, I think, because, like, I don't know for sure if that's what's going on. I just feel like there's a lot more of the event Pokemon, like the water event, Pokemon spawning as well alongside the Larvitar, which wasn't as much as the last event. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I think it's still completely fine. It's just, you know, just less Larvitar spawns, but whatever. We're getting a ton of candy, so it's not like that's gonna be a problem. And yeah, no shiny on the shelters. So let's keep on going. We're going to do one more lap around here and then gonna head over to the clutch, which is what we usually do, and get some more shinies there. All right, now off topic on community day, I ran into one of the rarest things ever that I've never run into before, a wild Crawdon. This is probably, I've never ran into one of these before. I didn't even know these could spawn. This must be like a very, very rare spawn. And the fact that it spawned during, you know, a community day is very, very weird. Dang it, I wish I got the excellent on that. His circle seems to be pretty easy. And you know, it's not like I'm gonna get this chance again. They're pretty rare, but there we go. We caught a Crawdon in the wild. That's pretty amazing. I wasn't expecting that. It's very rare, and that's a good 5 candies at least. But yeah, I did not know these guys can even spawn in the wild. Like, I guess they can, but like some Pokemon like Medicham don't. So I was kind of expecting him not to because he was super rare, but yeah, I guess he can spawn, which is pretty dang amazing. And so yeah, we got our first ever wild Crawdon, and I'm still going around trying to find some shiny Larvitars. It's just not happening right now. Look at them, it's all just a bunch of normal ones. And final check, yeah, they're all normal. Let's go head down to the clutch and see if we can get any more shinies. Or maybe we could get one more shiny on the way out. All right, and we got another shiny here. Yet again, another shiny Larvitar for 104 CP. So not the highest compared to some of the other ones that we got, but still, it's some pretty decent stats. I should throw an Ultra Ball at this guy just to be safe. We're getting a lot of XP as well through this event. Like, we're about to hit 200,000 XP since the start of this event, and we're not even 2 hours in, which is pretty amazing. So we got ourselves another shiny Larvitar that is not likely. So that will probably be the one that we don't evolve, seeing that, you know, the stats are so low. But the other ones I might evolve. All right, and we got yet another shiny Larvitar here, but we're at the last 30 minutes of the event, so you know, the shinies are kind of like dying down this event. I don't know why, but it's like there's not as many Larvitar spawns, and there's just not as many shiny, like just shinies in general as usual, which is really weird. My brother, however, he ran in just the past 10 minutes. He ran into 2 and a shiny Love Disc, but this was after like over an hour of just like nothing basically. And this one's not likely defense and not out of the norm, so this one is actually a pretty bad one. Oh, there's a Nidoking on the nearby. That's a pretty rare spawn. But for the time being, I kind of want to evolve into Shiny Tyranitar, because that'll actually that'll help out a lot. So we ended up with 4 so far, and we have our regular Larvitar that we caught just actually right here. I didn't record this one, but it actually turns out this one is 96%, so this will be a good evolution to get. I'll just evolve this one a little after this one, which is 499 CP, and he's above average and exceeds, which he's exactly 60%. So it's not the best, but for shiny standards, it's actually pretty fine. So I'm gonna evolve this one. I'm gonna check first if, yeah, we got our, yeah, we have a good amount of time left. So I wanna evolve this guy with a lucky egg. So we're gonna evolve into Pupitar first, which is, let me just check the stats real quick. Okay, there we go. We're gonna evolve into Pupitar first, which is a very odd shiny because he actually just changes to all pink. I think that's what it was, is that it just changes to all pink. And then it's a drastic change to Tyranitar, which is just like a meh color, sort of. Oh, it's all purple. I actually kind of like this one a lot. Okay, I definitely want to evolve into a Pupitar later because, like, this is a really nice color for Pupitar. I thought he was pink, but I guess he's just purple. But let's evolve him into Tyranitar now. And it's going to be a very good one, at least. It's going to help us out a lot, and it's also going to have Smackdown as well, which is a very good move compared to, like, it even outbeats Golem on his best moveset, which is very nice. And there we go, we got our Tyranitar, which looks like he got a nice tan. It's a little bit darker green, sort of. And 2109, he's got Smackdown, which, wait, what? Oh, Smackdown's a rock-type move. I thought it was the dark-type one that makes them lose their item in the regular Pokemon games. Wait, then what? What move was I thinking about then? So yeah, I don't even know what move I was thinking of, but we got Fire Blast, which is pretty fine. I'll be changing it to Stone Edge though, so it'll have a double stone moveset, which will help out some things. I really like him though, he's a pretty nice one, and I'll be powering him up very soon. But yeah, Shiny Pupitar is actually pretty nice as well. I kind of want to get one of those, just for the time being, and dang it, not shiny. Hopefully we got like 20 minutes left of this event, so we're gonna go around and hopefully get some more shinies, but seeing how it's been, I doubt that we'll run into another one. But if we do, it'll be pretty helpful, and then I'll transition to me maxing out my Shiny Tyranitar. Alright, and now that the event is over, we might as well get to maxing out our Shiny Tyranitar, which is actually gonna get some crazy high CP for just being 60% IVs. And we definitely do have the candies to max this guy out, and the Stardust too, because this event gave us a ton of Stardust. It was kind of funny though, because we didn't get the bonus, it wasn't sunny weather, until after the event ended. So we didn't get any like bonuses on any of our Larvitars that we ran into, which could have helped some of the CP and IVs of the Pokemon. But it doesn't really matter anyways, we already got our shiny Larvitars, and whatever, we got our one that's good enough as it is. And I also evolved some of the other ones as well. Like basically, we still got quite a lot of Tyranitars from this. Like I evolved like a ton at the end of it, and geez, we have like 4 that have Smackdown now, and seeing that their moveset is even better than Golem, this will actually be very helpful towards fighting some of the legendary Pokemon that'll be coming out later. I'm not sure if it's going to have much help towards Kyogre, which is the current raid boss at the moment. So yeah, you know, it's not gonna do way too much, but for the time being, when there's going to be some other raids coming out sometime later, they will definitely be helping. Like if they ever re-release Raikou as a shiny, he's getting destroyed. Like we have almost a full Tyranitar team that's just gonna destroy legendaries, which is just amazing because this is a really good move. And also by the end of this event, we actually ended off with 1,000 Larvitar candies. I just ended up evolving a bunch of them, so that's why it went down. Oh look, we had 3,000, but yeah, the most that we actually had was like 1,100, around that range. It was pretty nice, but like, you know, that or having really good Pokemon in raids. So it's like, you know, I just ended up using the candies in order to max them out. Or not max them out, but you know, evolve a bunch of Tyranitars. It was more helpful, it was more efficient that way. But also another thing that I realized was that the move that I was thinking of was not Smackdown. I thought they were going to add Knockoff, which is a dark type move that in the actual games takes away the items. So yeah, I thought they were adding Knockoff for some reason, because I completely forgot the move Smackdown. I just thought of Knockoff when it said it. And so yeah, now realizing that it is a different move, now I know that Knockoff was the move I was thinking of. And I don't know what would be worse. If they did add Knockoff, then it would just be a little bit better version of Bite. And it's like, Bite's a good fast move, but Knockoff would probably be a slower move, so it'd just be doing more damage, but it wouldn't give as much energy per second. So it probably wouldn't be the best. So it's a good thing that they did add Smackdown, because it was a better option than Knockoff. But if they do ever add Knockoff, it would be a pretty good move on some Pokemon. Like, I remember using it a lot on Muck in my playthrough of Sun and Moon, so like, having like a Grimer kind of event that he can learn Muck, I mean, Grimer can learn Muck. No, if Muck can learn Knockoff, that'd be a pretty cool move in order to learn. I don't know if any Pokemon can already learn Knockoff. I've never really looked into that. Jeez, we're already at 3,400. This is some crazy stats on this guy. I think I remember that he can finish off at 3,500. So this is really gonna be very helpful in battle. I'm gonna drop a charge TM on him though, just cause like, it'll help us out. We still need a better moveset. Like Fire Blast is good and all, but you know, oh, finishing it off at 3,516 CP. Definitely a good one, but that moveset though has to change. So we're gonna use a charge TM right now on him in order to get Stone Edge, and hopefully this doesn't end up like one of my other Tyranitars. Okay, it's gonna be the same thing. Literally, I was switching back and forth. Yep, it's gonna happen again. I'm not gonna get, oh, finally I got Stone Edge. The other one took 5 charge TMs in order to finally get Stone Edge. It was really annoying. But also, I forgot to mention, where's it at? I have my field research today. So we got Articuno, and I have only gotten 1 so far from like the re-release. And there's just like so much trash getting like blown around because of this wind. Actually, I messed up. I could have used a Pineapple Berry. That would have probably helped me out some more. Oh, I need to buy some more community boxes. That's what I really need to do, because like I need a lot of Pineapple Berries. Like this Larvitar event, like, ooh, that was a steep drop in Pineapple Berries. Certainly caught attention. Are these the worst stats? If it's the worst stats, that's actually gonna be really good. Yeah, I ended up dropping 80 Pineapple Berries on just Larvitar alone, which is, you know, quite a lot. Like more than I've ever really dropped on any Pokemon before. Maybe the Mari, like I wanted to get a lot of candies anyway, so I was doing Pineapple Berries on him, even though it was double candy. I just kind of wanted to see if I could get myself to 2,000, which did actually, you know, it pulled off just fine. And, you know, that was a deep drop in Pineapple Berries as well. It's like whenever these events happen, it's just, my Pineapple Berries are just gone. They're gone. Okay, I looked back at it, and this is actually the worst possible Articuno. No kidding. It is 67%, which is amazing because it's God tier. So we got the not the 0%, but the worst percent IV Moltres from the box, and now we got the worst percent IV Articuno from the box. Now if we only got Zapdos, that would have been fine. But did Zapdos? No, Zapdos hasn't happened yet. No, wait, never mind, it did. If only we got Zapdos, we would have completed the trio. But yes, we got the worst possible IV Articuno, which is amazing. And I also want to evolve yet another Larvitar, just for the fact that I do like having a Pupitar on me. I'm not going to evolve that one. I think I might evolve this one just because of CP wise, even though like I'm not going to evolve it into Tyranitar, so might as well just keep it as a Pupitar. So we're going to evolve this guy into a Pupitar, just because I like having the full evolution line. And seeing that we have 4, I can get myself another Tyranitar that knows Bite and Stone Edge, which would be another good addition, but you know, the stats aren't as good as the one that we have now, so it's like, might as well wait on that till later. But yeah, we got ourselves a Pupitar, which is a good dark purple. I really like it. And I didn't realize actually how many good Tyranitars we had. Like, I have 296%, 198%, and this one that we evolved into Smackdown and Stone Edge. So this is really gonna help out our legendary fights, and it's like, this is really gonna help out everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, comment and subscribe. And we ended up getting a crazy Tyranitar that's actually beating my shiny Lugia. So we got a crazy one that's maxed out. And this will definitely be helping out the team, seeing that we do have Stone Edge and Smackdown on this guy, which is better than Golem even. So we can use this guy to help us out a lot, and you know, this is really gonna help out the team. And like literally, he is destroying most of my Pokemon. He literally ended up being my 5th best Pokemon, which is amazing. So we're gonna use this guy in later videos, but until then, see ya.